supercharge slot, it gets you jack squat. You know, you'll get like 10% or 25% bonus. Whereas when I put this hazard protection module, look at the protection on it: 2%, 2%, 2%, 5%. But I slap this in a supercharge slot, and all of that jumps to 27% or 31%. Like, it's a massive jump. So you want to play around to see what gets a really good bonus if there's not an obvious choice like a weapon. You can also do things like, if you want to learn words faster, you can put the translators into the supercharge slots and learn extra words. Oh, sorry. What was it? Oh, yeah, I was saying they've nerfed some of the bonuses on supercharge slots for certain things. So, like, if you put the shields into the supercharge slots, you'll get jack squat. So, like, let me pull this out. See, this one gives you 33% to health and shields. Put it in here, and it goes from 33 to 41, 43. So it gives you like 10% more. But it's only about a third more than it had before. But like, say, the hazard protection, that gives me resistance to all four environment types. See how it's only 2%, 2%, 2%, 5%? But I slap this in here, and it jumps to 27% or 31%. It's like a 10 times 10 jump. So this is very worth putting into the slot. The best shield strategy? For your character, it's just get 3 S-class shields. They're always the same, pretty much. They're either 33 or 34%. And then kill sentinels to get a little exosuit upgrade that has like a little heart symbol on it. When you kill sentinels, you can get sentinel glass, which you can then open with the E button. I just want to make sure I'm not dying. You can open it with the E button, and it'll give you either a sentinel weapon shard, which is for boosting the crappy little blue pew pew one for your multi-tool. I forget the name. Bolt caster. That's for doing the bolt caster. But the one that has a heart on it gives you these upgrades for your exosuit. And these are really random. But if you keep doing them over and over, you can get it to where each one of these has a 30-something% boost to shields and health. So then you've basically doubled. You know, you have 3 that do 30, that boost your health and shields by a third on each of these. And then you can have the same thing in each of these to make yourself as tanky as possible for combat. You can't do anything to upgrade your damage, so that's really all you can do. And these are all nerfed hard when you put them into supercharged slots. Like, you do get a bonus, but I would rather have a much stronger environment bonus to take, so that my environment shields drain a lot slower, even during extreme storms. Which is the big one. The extreme storms will drain your protection fast, but I put these X hazard protection things into my supercharged slots. So I've got one here and one here. Do I only have the 2? No, in here. So I have 3 of them that are in supercharged slots. Wait, where is my last supercharged slot? I should have 4. Jetpacks are nerfed as well in the supercharged slots, so don't waste. Like, if you have nothing better to put in than do jetpack, but it's going to be a real small bonus. Just compare the before and after, and weigh your choices. Yeah, for some reason I only have 3 supercharged slots. I'm supposed to have 4 total, and it's usually all within the first 4 lines. I've never seen it be outside the first 4 lines. That's weird. But yeah, I've got 3. My 3 supercharged slots all have X hazard protection, so that they all have a serious boost to all the environment types. And between the 3 of them all being boosted to 30-something% or higher, basically it gives me like twice the hazard protection against all the environment types. Ship shields, there's nothing you can do about it. The only things that you can do are the S-class shields, and they're nerfed in the supercharged slots. So just make a 4, like make a square out of them, and that's the best you can do. What you want to do for the shields, if you're not using a sentinel ship, you can use these star shield batteries to insta recharge them. And what you do is, you might need to do it during a combat at some point, just so that it shows up. Or no, actually, you should be able to do it outside of combat too. But like I say, basically, you can open up your quick menu. Are you on PC or console? Or like controller or keyboard, I guess is what I'm saying. Because on keyboard, you hit X to open up your quick menu. And then F, like Frank. And it'll take you to the thing that needs refilling. Oh, controller. I can't help with the controller then. I don't know how to set up a hotkey for the controller. Keyboard does have an advantage that way. Because you can set up hotkeys. Basically, I can say, for instance, if I wanted to... Okay, like say my paralysis mortar that stuns opponents when I shoot them with it. If I wanted to make this hotkeyed, well, there we go. What I could do is I could go to this point, and then I could go Control 2, and that way, in the future, I don't need to hit X and F again. I can just hit 2. And it takes me straight to it. So I can more quickly reload stuff during combat, is what I'm getting at. I don't know if there's an equivalent to that on controller. But, because I'm just a big time keyboard and mouse kind of guy. I do it with my multi-tools, so I can swap multi-tools really quick. So you can do the X menu, go to your multi-tools, and you can see where I put my main multi-tool. I've got hotkeyed to 1. If I had a secondary multi-tool that was specialized, so like say 1 multi-tool for combat, 1 multi-tool for mining, 1 multi-tool for scanning, you know, I could just set up hotkeys, just blip, 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 you just hit a number and I auto swap to the correct multi-tool. I don't know if controller has that hotkey kind of thing, because all of your controller, like you don't have like an open, what you call it, everything already does something is, I guess what I'm trying to say. On controller. Ooh, the hauler. Nice. It's not even an ugly one either. It doesn't have the tail that I like, but it's got one of my acceptable wing setups and fuselage and cabins. This is nice because I can. It's They'll give me the tech for this. Or actually, they'll just give me a free one if I remember correctly, where I can slap it down, jump inside, and I'm environment protected while I reload stuff, like my water protection. Yeah, no worries. I'm happy to help. If you see me doing something weird and you don't understand why, by all means ask. Like I said, I'm happy to answer questions or kind of explain why I'm doing something. I tend to just talk out loud while I'm playing, as if somebody new is watching that might want to understand why I'm doing something, but just in case I gloss over something without explaining why the heck I'm doing that. Happy to help. No Man's Sky is a very... It's a great game, honestly. I haven't been playing it since it was released. I stayed away from it because of all of the reviews saying it was buggy, but like a year or two in after release, I jumped in and it was like the bugs were mostly all fixed and it was just a whole lot of fun. And I kind of regretted not picking it up sooner. Yeah, this is just a straight up free ship. It's only a C class, so there's no way this one will be my new ship. But the haulers are worth quite a bit of money. And if I didn't already have 3 S-class shields, there's a free one right here. I could repair that and then pull it off that ship and put it on a different one. So always keep an eye out if there's a mod on a ship you're salvaging that you might want to keep and use it for a second ship, which is what I'll do with that one. I'll save it and then I'll put it when I get a second ship. I'll use it for that one. Let's claim the ship. Can we fix? Yep, we can fix the shields. The basic shields. That should make it so that when I get in the cockpit, I don't drown. We can fix this. This is part of why I run around with a bunch of stuff in my inventory. A lot of materials, stuff I think I might need. It is either on my ship or on me. I like having kind of like a stack of all of the building materials. I like to have like a stack of, or like a partial stack of everything with me. Let's fix the cannon. Let's fix, the engine I can't do yet. The parts are technically on my other ship, but I can easily just craft these. These are cheap ones. Where is it? Metal plate. That'll fix the engine. Now, the more things you repair, the more it'll be worth at the station. But some of these fixings, like 3 wiring looms, when those things are like 60 to 80,000 each, there's no way this one slot is worth fixing, for instance. Like, it won't pay off to get more for the ship. This one, for instance, I do want to repair because I want to claim that. I want to pull that module out later. And of course, fixing the core systems you want to do. So like right now, I could launch and fly to the station and sell it if I wanted. Or just fly to the station in my normal ship and... Actually, my other ship isn't here. So this is my ship for the moment. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, this was just a straight up free ship. And I love haulers because they have the most inventory space. Like, they tend to start with quite a bit, like more than the other ships do. But also, like, in the amount you can add, you know, and like upgrades, they all get a bunch of slots, don't get me wrong. Like, you can upgrade any ship to have plenty of storage. But if you really want to be a loot goblin and have the most possible slots on a ship, the hauler will get 2 extra rows that you can upgrade and add on later in the cargo section that other ship types won't have. So... Alright, let's go to the Delio here. We're following the deep water quest line. it starts automatically when you're after a certain point in the game where you're in a system with an ocean world, or a world that's majority water. And if you follow the signal and jump through the hoops, it unlocks the underwater craft and technologies for it, and it gives you tech and upgrades for underwater play with your suit. It's basically a bunch of extra free stuff, and it's kind of a neat little storyline following what happened in this explorers that are probably dead. Most of the crew are dead. Only those of us already suited up when the asteroid hit survived the initial decompression. Oh, so it's a crash landing. We were lucky that smaller starships were able to get clear before the hull imploded. Wasn't that hurt? I repaired it just fine. You guys are losers. None of our ships have hyperdrive capability. We should be able to retrieve blueprints from the freighter's main databank. Oh, the freighter of theirs is what blew up. I see. Though it appears to have crashed in the deep ocean. Yeah. No, yeah, you can definitely, and honestly, as long as you have the Minotaur with the radar or the Nautilon with the radar, you can search for like distress calls or like abandoned ships and just go there, claim them, do minimal repairs, and then sell them and get cash and nanites for it. And in this case, with this story here, it looks like they're going to point me towards an underwater freighter wreckage. Thankfully, we still have the plans for the Nautilon. Download the Nautilon plans. So I just got the Nautilon summon and the marine shelter for free. This is why you do your. This is why it can be beneficial to do your secondary missions, because these will unlock free stuff, generally speaking. Alright, so now I can build the Nautilon. I don't know if I have the parts for it, though. I don't have the salt. My main ship isn't with me that has salt on it. Come on! Erotic Stud Muffin and friends, welcome. Oh crap, did I get in? There we go. Get somewhere where my character can breathe. What's going on here? A Yummalicious stream? Yeah, wow, just as delicious as our muffins. Oh my god. The first row of muffins are super cute. This bottom one with the black eyes, that's freaking creepy. I love it though. That is a great raid message. That's probably the best raid message I've seen in a long time. Not bad. Just doing a permadeath run for the first time to get the achievement. And I'm following the Deep Waters quest to unlock the Nautilon, which I just unlocked. And, you know, get the underwater technology unlocks and, you know, do the little story. Find out what happened to the ill-fated crew that crashed here. I need... Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's give you... What were you playing? Were you playing No Man's Sky as well, or were you playing something else? Shout out... Erotic Stud Muffin. Obviously, Erotic Stud Muffin has muffins, and is awesome. So, give them a follow. Wait. I will be following too. Thought I already was. I think I know you from someone else's stream. Like maybe Static? Is that our friend in common? Oh, okay. It's short, but I enjoyed it, and the Normandy is a cool little frigate. Actually, can I mine from inside here? I probably can. Ha! Salt. That's exactly what I needed. Get a few scans while we're here. Except for that stupid cluster of fishes in the way. There we go. Oh, Old Man Felonious, yes. Oh, what a great guy. You know what? I wonder if I'm allowed to... I think it's only a 30-second delay if I shout out someone else. Can I shout out? Will that work? I have to wait a little longer. I haven't died yet. I've had several close calls. But now at this point, I'm like fully combat geared for on land combat. And I've got a decent sentinel ship. It's not as nice as I would like, but it's good enough to handle pirates with no problem. Oh, hey, look at that. I can score a free Haddle Core over there. Come on. I thought I had... Okay. Alright, we need to gather some salt. Wonder... Oh my. Holy crap, they spawned a bunch. Can they get me in here? Like, if I stay inside the shelter, are they just impotently swimming around? Oh no, they can hit me. Alright, let's get out. Y'all are no match for my pulse spitter. Normally I play on normal difficulty, because I hate having these super low stacks, or these low stack limits. But I wanted to get the survival and permadeath achievements, which you can get both of them by doing the permadeath one, because the permadeath one is a permadeath survival run. So if you can get to the center of the galaxy in permadeath, you'll get credit for both. Just FYI. Basically, Expedition 2 ended too quickly for me. I stretched it out, and it only lasted a couple of streams, and I didn't get my No Man's Sky itch scratched, so I decided to go for it. I was for the first couple of streams that I did it, but now, like I said, I've done some grinding, and I'm... As long as I don't, as long as I play smart, I should be fine. But I do have to play careful. Like, I can't just, you know, be balls to the wall. You know. No hesitation. Never give up. Never surrender. Screw that. I run away and give up to stay alive. If I have to. Let's go get, let's get my weapon equipped. I get more than one? Whoa. It's always random on how many of these you can collect before it pops. There it goes. Eat pulse spitter, punk. Alright, we still probably need some more salt still. I think I need 100. Yeah, I only have 44. That has salt. And this... Oh, that's carbon. These, what look like half a shell type things sticking out of the ground have salt. Yeah, absolutely. If you need to raid and run or lurk and do some post-stream care, by all means go for it. I know exactly how that is. I'm going to be going for at least another 4 hours. Depending on when I get tired. Do I have enough to make it now? Okay, metal plates is all I need now, and that's easy. I usually stream like between 5 and 7 something hours, and I only started 2 hours ago. Yep, thank you much. Thanks for the raid. And good luck with your Expedition 2. I don't know if you finished it or not, but okay, let's refill our water protection.
Technology recharge.
That's not what I meant to do. I don't want to put 2 into it. In normal mode, it only takes 1 ion battery to fill one of these from 0 to 100. But in survival or permadeath, which is survival plus permadeath, it takes one of them only gives 80%. So if you do it from the pop-up menu, you'll end up wasting ion batteries on a regular basis. So as long as I'm not in the middle of combat, I'll do it manually just so I can only use 1. Get like 80-something%. Oh, excellent. So you finished. Okay, cool. I don't know why. I know a lot of people hate underwater play in survival games, but I actually enjoy it a lot. So I've been looking forward to getting the Nautilon, which is basically your underwater exocraft that'll save your bacon, and you can just chill and explore the ocean in relative safety. Okay, we used up all of our barite dust. We'll make some more with the rusted metal. Also, for anyone who's new, I tend to explain things as I'm going, as if someone new is watching, but not asking any questions or something. Something I just do for efficiency's sake. You don't need the summoning pad once the exocraft is here, so there's no reason not to just pick it up and get your resources back. Whoops. Hop in. Oh, I have to fuel it up. Oh, did they give me the recipe for it? Okay, they did. I got this for free too, the hydrothermal fuel cell. Alright, cytophosphate. I need to get some. Alright, that should be these little spiky deals. Yep, cytophosphate. Brindy! Yeah, no worries. Oh, you're playing Empyrean? I've had the urge to give Empyrean another go. And I think they've done an update since I played last as well. Oh hey, there's one of these things to get to get the thingamajigs from. Oh, I ran out of air. At least the life support gels fill up the underwater protection for just 1. The worst thing for me is that I used to have a bunch of custom blueprints for ships and whatnot, and now, like, I still have one for my pyramid base, my snake base, the giant stone cobra statues on it, but I used to have a really neat little hovercraft tank that I just loved as like a mobile little home away from home, and I didn't save the blueprint up to the Steam cloud, so way back when my hard drive crashed and I lost my local files, I lost that blueprint, which is a bummer. And it's been years and years, so I don't know that I could recreate it properly, to be honest. Okay, do I have enough? I do. That's something that I'll stream at some point as well. Alright, Humboldt Drive. How much does one get me? 84% again. Bastards. Alright, I knew I was going to be getting this, so I brought some upgrades that I bought from the station with me. Let's put these on the Nautilon for the engine and the cannon. Okay. So now this thing is a straight up little submarine you can drive around, which is great. Thing is, I don't really care about or for space sci-fi games, but No Man's Sky was the exception. I was hoping it would make Empyrean better for me, but the menus and all of that is rough. Yeah. Yeah. I can't disagree with that. The only thing that really bothered me with Empyrean was ground combat felt kind of slow and clunky, but that made it difficult, so it wasn't that big of a problem. But the main one, I think, was the quests. They never improved the quest UI in the little PDF or PD, personal desk assistant, PDA little menu thing. It's still a really wonky quest quest control tracking system, and occasionally you basically just have to force it to accept that you've done the quest because it won't register that you are, that you did it already, or it's a wonky quest that you can't seem to finish. You're doing exactly what it says, but it's not giving you credit, or